No, poets don't own words. Poets don't own no words. Don't own no poets' words. Own no words, poets don't. Words, poets don't own. No. Poets don't know own words. Don't know own words, poets. Know own words, poets don't. Own words, poets don't know. Words, poets don't know. Own. Own words, don't know poets. Words, don't know poets own. Don't know poets own words. No poets own words don't. Poets own words don't know. Words own poets don't know. Own poets don't know words. Poets don't know words own. Don't know words own poets. No words own, poets don't.
Let us consider two important factors, the two poles of the creation of art. The artist on the one hand, and on the other, the spectator, who later becomes the posterity. To all appearances, the artist acts like a mediumistic being who, from the labyrinth beyond time and space, seeks his way out to a clearing. If we give the attributes of a medium to the artist, we must then deny him the state of consciousness on the aesthetic plane about what he is doing or why he is doing it. All its decisions in the artistic execution of the work rest with pure intuition and cannot be translated into a self-analysis spoken or written or even thought out. T.S. Eliot, in his essay on tradition and individual talent, writes, "The more perfect the artist, the more completely separate in him will be the man who suffers and the mind which creates. The more perfectly will the mind digest and transmute the passions which are its material." Millions of artists create. Only a few thousands are discussed or accepted by the spectator, and many less again are consecrated by posterity. In the last analysis, the artist may shout from all the rooftops that he is a genius. He will have to wait for the verdict of the spectator in order that his declarations take a social value, and that finally posterity includes him in the primers of artist history. I know that this statement will not meet with the approval of many artists who refuse this mediumistic role and insist on the validity of their awareness in the creative act. Yet, art history has consistently decided upon the virtues of a work of art through considerations completely divorced from the rationalized explanation of the artist. If the artist, as a human being, full of the best intentions toward himself and the whole world, plays no role at all in the judgment of his own work, how can one describe the phenomenon which prompts the spectator to react critically to the work of art? In other words, how does this reaction come about? This phenomenon is comparable to a transference from the artist to the spectator in the form of an aesthetic osmosis taking place through the inert matter, such as pigment, piano, or marble. But before we go further, I want to clarify our understanding of the word art, to be sure, without any attempt at a definition. What I have in mind is that art may be bad, good, or indifferent, but whatever adjective is used, we must call it art. And bad art is still art, in the same way that a bad emotion is still an emotion. Therefore, When I refer to art coefficient, it will be understood that I refer not only to great art, but I am trying to describe the subjective mechanism which produce art in the raw state, à l'état brut, bad, good, or indifferent. In the creative act, the artist goes from intention to realization through a chain of totally subjective reactions. His struggle toward the realization is a series of efforts, pains, satisfaction, refusals, decisions, which also cannot and must not be fully self-conscious, at least on the aesthetic plane. The result of this struggle is a difference between the intention and its realization, a difference which the artist is not aware of. Consequently, in the chain of reactions accompanying the creative act, a link is missing. This gap of presenting the inability of the artist to express fully his intention, this difference between what he intended to realize and did realize is the personal art coefficient contained in the work. In other words, the personal art coefficient is like an arithmetical relation between the unexpressed but intended and the unintentionally expressed. To avoid a misunderstanding, we must remember that this art coefficient is a personal expression of art à l'état brut, that is, still in a raw state, which must be refined as pure sugar from molasses by the spectator. The digit of this coefficient has no bearing whatsoever on his verdict. The creative act takes another aspect when the spectator experiences the phenomenon of transmutation. Through the change from inert matter into a work of art, an actual transubstantiation has taken place, and the role of the spectator is to determine the weight of the work on the aesthetic scale. All in all, the creative act is not performed by the artist alone. The spectator brings the work in contact with the external world by deciphering and interpreting its inner qualification, and thus adds his contribution to the creative act. This becomes even more obvious when posterity gives a final verdict and sometimes rehabilitates forgotten artists.
If I told him a completed portrait of Picasso, if I told him, would he like it? Would he like it if I told him? Would he like it? Would Napoleon? Would Napoleon? Would he like it? If Napoleon, if I told him, if I told him if Napoleon, would he like it if I told him? If I told him, if Napoleon? Would he like it if Napoleon, if I told him? If I told him if Napoleon, if I told him? If I told him, would he like it? Would he like it if I told him? Now, not now, and now. Now, exactly as kings, feeling full for it, exactitude as kings, so to beseech you as full as for it, exactly or as kings. Shutters shut and open, so do queens. Shutters shut and shutters, and so shutters shut, and shutters, and so shutters, and so shutters shut, and so shutters shut, and shutters, and so shutters shut, and so, and also, and also, and so, and so, and also. Exact resemblance to exact resemblance, the exact resemblance as exact as a resemblance. Exactly as resembling, exactly resembling, exactly in resemblance, exactly a resemblance, exactly and resemblance. For this is so because now actively repeat it all, now actively repeat it all, now actively repeat it all. Have hold and hear, actively repeat it all. I judge, as a resemblance to him. Who comes first? Napoleon the first. Who comes to, coming to? Who goes there? As they go they share. who shares all is as yet or as yet. Now to date, now and date and the date. Who came first? Napoleon at first. Who came first? Napoleon the first. Who came first? Napoleon first. Presently. Exactly do they do. First exactly. Exactly do they do too. First exactly. And first exactly. Exactly do they do. And first exactly and exactly. And do they do. At first exactly and first exactly. And do they do. The first exactly. And do they do the first exactly. At first exactly. First as exactly. At first as exactly. Presently as presently. As presently. He, and he, and he, and he, and he, and he, and as he, and as he, and he. He is, and as he is, and as he is, and he is. He is, and as he, and he, and as he is, and he, and he, and he, and he. Can curls rob, can curls quotable, as presently, as exactitude, as trains, has trains, as trains, presently, proportions, presently, as presently, father and father, was the king or room, father and whether, was there, what was there, what was there, there was there. Whether and in there, as even say so. One I land, two I land, three the land, three the land, two I land, one I land, two I land, as a so. They cannot a note, they cannot afloat, they cannot, they dote, they cannot, they as denote. Miracles play fairly well, as or as presently. Let me recite what history teaches.
Kurt Schwitters spricht Teile seiner Sonate mit Urlauten.
Der Weber, Fünfbe, Weber, Fünfbe, Zeu, vergiss, wie the sender im Pittelto, du ka, Rinseke de baby hinskermu, Ziu rinskermu, Racket baby, Rum to, Ziu hinskermu, Ziu rinskermu, Racket baby, Racket BC, Fums beve Zeu, UTTWB 5. O B O C O Rinsakata B O Lanketorgel, oka, Lanketorgel, pipi, tsuka, Lanketorgel, brum, Lanketorgel, tiulen trill, tum trill, Lanketorgel, rum, to, Lanketorgel, tiulen trill, tum trill, Lanketorgel, oka, Lanketorgel, pipi, tsuka, Lanketorgel, brum, Lanketorgel, tiu iu, tiu au, tiu iu, tiu a, tiu iu, tiu au, tiu iu, tiu o, tiu iu, tiu au, tiu iu. Lanketorgel, oka, Lanketorgel, pipi, tsuka, Lanketorgel, brum, Lanketorgel, tiulen trill, tum trill, Lanketorgel, rum to, Lanke turge, ziulen frö, lum tum trö. Lanke turge, pa 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 pa, oka, 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 oka. Lanke turge, pi 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 pi, tjuka, 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 tjuka. Lanke turge, rum rum. Lanke turge.
Well, you know, don't you, Kenneth, or haven't I told you, every telling has a tailing, and that's the he and the she of it. Look, look, the dusk is growing. My branches lofty are taking root, and my cold chair's gone ashly. Feel-oo, feel-oo. What age is that? It soon is late. 'Tis endless now since I or one last saw Waterhouse's clock. They took it asunder, I heard them sigh. When will they reassemble it? Oh, my back, my back, my back. I'd want to go to Aixley Fames. Ping pang, there's the bell for sexolitis. Et concepta descend the spray. Pang. Bring out the clothes, ring in the dew. God of Ari, vert the showers, and grant thy grace. Amen. Will we spread them here now? Aye, we will. Flip, spread on your bank, and I'll spread mine on mine. Flap. It's what I'm doing, spread. It's churn and chill, their went is rising. I'll lay a few stones on the hostel sheets, a man and his bride embraced between them, else I'd have folded and sprinkled them only. And I'll tie my butcher's apron here. It's suety yet, the strollers will pass it by. 6 shifts, 10 kerchiefs, 9 to hold to the fire, and 1 for the code, the convent napkins 12, 1 baby shawl. Could Mother Joseph? No, she said. Who said? Mother snores. They attach it. Where now are all her children, say? In kingdom gone, or power to come, or glory be to them, Father? All alluvial, all alluvial. Some here, more no more. More again lost and a stranger. I've heard tell that same brooch of the Shannons was married into a family in Spain. And all the Dunders do done in Markland's Vineland beyond Brendan's herring pool takes number 9 in Yanksy's hat. And one of Biddy's beads went bobbing till it rounded up lost history with a marigold and a cobbler's candle in a side strain of a main drain of a man's hurries off Bachelor's Walk. But all that is left to the lost of the Mars, in the loop of the ears prefixed in between, is 1 knee buckle and 2 hooks in the front. Do you tell me that now? I do in troth. Or rara pro orbis et pur las animas. O Saula, we're umbers all. Monsieur, didn't you hear it a deluge of times? Over and over, respond to spond. You did, I need. It's that era wadding I've stuck in my arse. It all but hushes and leaves the sound. Oh, Ronoko, what's your trouble? Is that the great Finn leader himself, in his joy Pomona, on his statue riding the high horse there for Hengist? Father of authors, it is himself. Yonder there, is it that? On Fallerine Common, you're thinking of Astley's amphitheatre, where the bobby or a stranger making sugar-stuck pouts to the ghost white horse of the Peppers. Throw the cobwebs from your eyes, woman, and spread your washing proper. It's well I know your sort of slop, fop. Ireland sober as Ireland stiff. Lord, help you, Maria, full of grease, the Lord is with me. Your prayers. Aye, so, Madam Angot. Why you lifting your elbow, tell us, blazy cheeks, in Conway's Carrigacorrad canteen? Was I what, hobbledy hips, flop. Your rear gates creak or Roman, but your butts disagree. Haven't I up since the damp dawn? Martha Mary, all a cook, with Corrigan's pulse and varicose veins, my pram axle smashed, Alice Jane in decline, and my one-eyed mongrel twice run over, soaking and bleaching boiler rags, and sweating cold, a widow like me, for to deck my tennis champion son, the laundryman with the lavender flannels. You won your limp-up-all limp from the fusty hussars, when collars and cuffs was heir to the town, and your slur gave the stink to Carlo. Holy scamander! I saw it again, near the Golden Falls. Ice is on it, sense of light. And there, subdue your noise, you humble creature. What is it but a blackberry growth? Or that dwyer grey ass and 4 old codgers' owns? Are you meaning Tarpey and Lyons and Gregory? I mean now thank all the 4 of them, and the roar of them, that draves that stray in the mist, and old Johnny MacDougall along with them. Is that the pool-beg flasher beyond? Far, far? Or a fireboat coasting nigher the Kishna, or a glow I behold within a hedge, or my Gary come back from the Indies? Wait till the honeying of the loon, love. Die, Eve, little Eve, die. We see that wonder in your eye. We'll meet again, we'll part once more. The spot I'll seek is the hour you'll find. My chart shines high where the blue milk's upset. Forgive me quick, I'm going, go-bye. And you pluck your watch, forget me not, your even load, so saved to Jorna's end. My sights are swimming thicker on me by the shadows to this place. I so home slowly now by own way, my valley way, towy I too, rat mine. Ah, but she was the queer old scousha anyhow, Anne Olivia Trinket toes. And sure he was the queer old bunce too, dear dirty dumpling, who's their father of Fingalls and Dothergills. Gaffer and Gammer were all their gangsters. Hadn't he 7 dams to wive him, and every dam had her 7 crutches, and every crutch had its 7 hues, and each hue had a differing cry. Suds for me and supper for you, and the doctor's bill for George on. Before, he married his markets cheap by foul, I know, like any Etrurian Catholic heathen, in their pinky, lemony, creamy burnies and their turquoise Indian molds. But at milked mass who was the spouse? Then all that was fair, 'tis elven land, teams of times and happy returns, the same anew. Ordo vico or vi ricordo, Anna was, Livia is, plurabels to be. Northmen's thing made South folks place, but how multiplurators make each one in person, Latin me that may Trinity scholared, out of your Sanskrit into our Aryan. Hircus civis eblanensis, he had buck-coat paps on him, soft ones, for orphans. Oh, Lord, twins of his bosom, Lord save us. And ho, hey, what all men, what his tittering daughters of, rock, can't hear what the waters of, the chittering waters of, flittering bats, field mice, balk, talk. Oh, are you not gone a-home? What Tom Malone can't hear with balk of bats, all the liffying waters of. Oh, talk, save us. My goose won't moose. I feel as old as yonder elm. A tale told of Sean or Shem, all Livia's daughter son. Dark hawks hear us. My whole head falls. I feel as heavy as yonder stone. Tell me of Sean or Sean. Who were Shem and Sean, the living sons and daughters of? Night now, tell me, elm. Night, tell me tale of stem or stone, beside the rivering waters of, hither and thithering waters of, night.
Le pont Mirabeau. Sous le pont Mirabeau coule la Seine, et nos amours, faut-il qu'ils m'en souviennent, la joie venait toujours après la peine. Vienne la nuit, sonne l'heure, les jours s'en vont, je demeure. Les mains dans les mains, restons face à face, tandis que sous le fond de nos bras passent les éternels regards longs de silence. Vienne la nuit, sonne l'heure, les jours s'en vont, je demeure. L'amour s'en va comme cette eau courante, l'amour s'en va comme la vie est lente, et comme l'espérance est violente. Vienne la nuit, sonne l'heure, Les jours s'en vont de demain, passent les jours et passent les semaines, ni temps passé ni les amours reviennent, sous le pont Mirabeau coule la Seine, vienne la nuit, sonne l'heure, les jours s'en vont de demain.
Let's from some loud unworld's most rightful wrong climbing, my love, till mountains speak the truth, enter a cloverish silence of thrush song. And more than every miracle's to breathe. Wounded us will be causeless ultimate earth accept, and primeval wireless sky, healing our by immeasurable night spirits, and with illimitable day, shrived of that non-existence millions call life, you and I may reverently share the blessed eachness of all beautiful selves, wholly which and innocently are. Seemings enough for slaves of space and time. Ours is the now and here of freedom. Come.
Anorak, Anacruz, Crésios, Crésus flus, Oniriconasnis, Tonagronasis, Asset, Piet, Pactol, Pictural Pax Romana Popiet, Zovim, Corvin, Golovin, Baxt, J'y pas, J'y va, Zis, Vanu Piedalu, Vanuxem Fuchs, Belkasem Jox, Cassou, Babkiu, Bekassin, Siu, Fox, Movieton, Sovieton, Step, Nieps, Nupsian, Epilepsilon, Lalik, Niki, Falbitnik, Nikita, Batna, Larry Adler, Atli, Maïzena, Vermut, Moïzenok, Mamut, Maezanuk, Mitchum, Paramunt, Simun, Woodmiln, Mimoun, Mazuli, Patam, Etam, Patachou, et Patum, Chum, Graham, Green, Vagram, Grum, Falström, Wolfram, Magam, Wilfredo Lam, Frérot, Vildo, Rival, Rivarolen, Ref, Roxenroll, Ruf, Roll, Carilmar, Corel, et Rolflin, Barcarol, Lazare et Fisorel, Vazar et Liderol, Isarlo, Balthazar, Cléamolette de Rel, Océdar d'Argibol, et Sadir d'Arigade, Guimol et d'Aricol, Tergalatargul, Guimau, Vargol, Fabiola, Faribol, Faradiba, Faradacé, Ahille Selassie, Cahuchou, Puccinella, Puch, Hutchinson, Ferrari, Bobet, Robot, Ferrotobet, Rabet, Ferrotobus, Rabat, Ferratabas, La Calas, Lucullus, Kili, Fanny, Fanny, Kerling, Tinguely, Déglingue, Zing. Celluloid, Selwyn Lloyd, Long Doyle, Kennedy, Conan Doyle, Kemeny, Ségalo, Menhir, Ségalen, Gélus, Millet, Darius, Milo, Vénus, Milo, Baltrus, Haïtis, Téphaltakis, Batifol, Baltus, Voldas, Clavé, Sclérose, Arès, Claveureuse, Iris, Claire, Rosé, Rosaire, Galor, Rosaire, Galimard, Zut, Bulldozer, Bol d'Azur, Banipal, Balipat, Lopette, Bobino Pacra, Bobinette Pacrète, Begini Pocrite, Bigoudi, Lady Bigoud, Bicarbonate soude, Pascalo, Puscule, Escalo, Pescal, Oufouette, où ce qu'il est, Pesquet, Ruskin, Skira, Kirou, Spirou, Misraki, Mesriquet, Gomulka, Gamelka, Copé, Pharmacopée, Formica, Gromico, Maigret, Maghreb, Gros, Migros, Mingus, Micro, Mégas, Grim, Bing, Crosby, Grunding, Röntgen, Manre, Sigmanre, Sigmaringen, Sephore, Lucifer, Lucifer, Putifar, laissez faire, Batisca, Ferlati, Relatif, Batiscaf, Butor, Scarface, Arletis, Scarface, Oscar, Faux, une faute. Batus, kif, synapisme, Sinatralala, Pompidou. Certes, Althusser, en stal, das capital Tusser. Alt, ulcère, astuce, et ta sœur, et tatiste rappe ta sœur. Rappetus sortul, rappetis Tédibert, sortez Baltus du bal maudit de Lobadère. À Raléal, Baltar, à Raléo, Balto. Didelot, Bader, Motus, Moser, Typhus, Zerfus, Rosaire, Maubert, Terminus libertaire. Polyester au lieu de Polieu, de Barominus, Barbès, Rosibès, Barbus, Razibus, Esterhazy, Bézabézef, Terzief, Stera, Farouche, Aruntaziev, Charchoun, Pitchoun, Narch, Pitchpin, Pintadzef, Narquois, Canard, Anar, Anatif, Quack, Anastasie au RTF, Moher, Motif, Polnareff, Tif, R. Poher, Powerman, Hernani, Her, Manif, Poliakov, Étoffe, Palliatif, Paul Caméroud, Cameroun, Dacomer, Décade, Daco, Década, Caméra, Homer, Eliaste, Élastomère, Céleste à l'est, à l'estomac, Merguez, Gued, Doumer, Doumer, Doum Doum, Amadoura, Douma. Estrémadour, d'Estrémados, Durmer, Durter, Maus, Durer, Trémousse, Dumas, Père, Mousse, Dumas, Pousse, Terre, 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 Pousse, Alma mater, ma mère malter, c'est percé l'os à moelle, massez-moi le masséter, lima s'atracé, matra symétra, souci kasutra, calice, kamasutra, symétrique, merci, soumetra, volvo, travaux, votre avolvique, à votre victimaire, masséna, naséna, samasuc, assumère, supplice, licite, ici, trac, assomme, tout à trac, sommaire, massu, assuma, son matraque.
Dias, 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 sem uma esperança, linha de só dia. Ex-poeta expira. Cartas, Sphinx e não, partas. Gipt e e avião, voas. Hélice, sim, sem ar. Lembras a memória. Fim, com fim, sim. És de mim ligia e far, par, avante. Sister, dor, articula, separamante. O-es, o se me tele, não se urge. Filha azeredo, seguro, só, segura amor. lembra e quanto em teu braço. Pois meu corpo está acostumado. Onde quer que você esteja, em Marte ou Eldorado, abra a janela e veja o pulsar quase mudo. Abraço de anos-luz que nenhum sol aquece e o eco escuro esquece.
Cidade. En portugais. A troca do capacauste duple elasti feli fug histori loca lubrimendi multiple organi periodi plasti publi rapa recipro rusti saga simplite na velo vera viva unívora cidade. En français. A troca du capacauste duple elasti feli ferro fuga histori loca lubrimendi multiple organi periodi plasti publi rapa recipro rusti saga simplite na velo vera viva unívora cité.
Les asiles d'aliénés sont des réceptacles de magie noire, conscients et prémédités. Et ce n'est pas seulement que les médecins favorisent la magie par leur thérapeutique irascible et stupide, c'est qu'ils en font. S'il n'y avait pas eu de médecins, il n'y aurait jamais eu de malades. Car c'est par les médecins et non par les malades que la société a commencé. Ceux qui vivent, vivent des morts. Et il faut aussi que la mort vive. Il n'y a rien comme un asile d'aliénés pour couver doucement la mort et tenir en couveuse les morts. Cela a commencé 4000 ans avant Jésus-Christ. Cette technique thérapeutique de la mort lente. Et la médecine moderne, complice en cela de la plus sinistre et crapuleuse magie, passe ces morts à l'électrochoc ou à l'insulinothérapie afin de bien chaque jour vider ces haras d'hommes de leur moi et de les présenter ainsi vides, ainsi fantastiquement disponibles et vides aux obscènes sollicitations anatomiques et atomiques de l'état appelé bardo. Livraison du barda de vivre aux exigences du non-moi. Le bardo est l'affre de mort, dans lequel le moi tombe en flaque. Et il y a dans l'électrochoc un état flaque par lequel passe tout traumatisé, et qui lui donne non plus à cet instant de connaître, mais d'affreusement et désespérément méconnaître ce qu'il fut quand il était soi. J'y suis passé et ne l'oublierai pas. La magie de l'électrochoc draine un râle. Elle plonge le commotionné dans ce râle par lequel on quitte la vie. Or, les électrochocs du bardeau ne furent jamais une expérience. Et râler dans l'électrochoc du bardeau, c'est déchiqueter une expérience sucée par les larves du non-moi et que l'homme ne retrouvera pas. La médecine soudoyée ment chaque fois qu'elle présente un malade guéri par les introspections électriques de sa méthode. Je n'ai vu, moi, que des terrorisés de la méthode incapables de retrouver leur moi. Qui a passé par l'électrochoc du bardeau et le bardeau de l'électrochoc ne remonte plus jamais de ses ténèbres et la vie a baissé d'un cran. J'y ai connu ces moléculations souffle après souffle, du râle des authentiques agonisants. Je suis présent, je vis, je travaille, mais je ne vivrai plus comme avant. Perte d'un pan de l'euphorie de vivre, connue un jour à se sentir vivant. De plus, l'électrochoc, comme le bardeau carré des larves, il fait de tous les états pulvérisés du patient, de tous les faits de son passé, des larves inutilisables pour le présent et qui ne cessent d'assiéger le présent. Or, je le répète, le bardeau, c'est la mort. Et la mort n'est qu'un état de magie noire qui n'existait pas il n'y a pas si longtemps. Créer ainsi artificiellement la mort, comme la médecine présente l'entreprend, c'est favoriser un reflux du néant qui n'a jamais profité à personne et dont certains profiteurs prédestinés de l'homme se repaissent depuis longtemps. En fait, depuis un certain point du temps. Lequel? Celui où il a fallu choisir entre renoncer à être homme ou devenir un aliéné évident. Mais quelle garantie les aliénés évidents de ce monde ont-ils d'être soignés par d'authentiques vivants?
Junk is no good, baby. Junk is no good. Baby, junk is no good, baby. Junk is no good, baby. Junk is no good, baby. Junk is good? No, baby. Junk is, baby, no good. Junk is no very good. Junk is good, baby? No. Junk is baby good? No. Baby is no good. Junk. Baby is good? No junk. Baby is junk? No good. Baby is no junk good. Baby is good? Junk no. Baby is junk good? No. Is no good baby junk. Is no baby junk good? Is no junk baby good? Is no good junk baby? Is no baby good junk? Is no junk good baby? Is good baby? No junk. Is good? No junk baby. Is good junk? No baby. Is good baby? Junk no. Is good no baby junk? Is good junk baby? No. No good baby is junk. No good is baby junk. No good junk is baby. No good baby junk is. No good is junk baby. No good junk baby is.
This is a sound poem. I call it Captain Kukyons Lautgedicht. Hamascheu namango saben, samanufao tabulala ifsoto knai, iftamampo lamatogo intao okama okama. Palafo katango otamba tsnaro nchapato tsnaro suko latensta tampan okama okama. Pritten full knai kish simpototo oknap patagai patnoi ento prr o pishi o tishi o krr okama okama. I'm reading now a poem that was made in 1916 in Zurich at the time of the Cabaret Voltaire. It was recited very frequently at the Cabaret Voltaire, and then later throughout the years, it's now 50 years since Dada started, it has been reproduced and reprinted very often. I like it very much, and I'm going to read this poem, which has the title Ende der Welt. So weit ist es nun tatsächlich mit dieser Welt gekommen. Auf den Telegrafenstangen sitzen die Kühe und spielen Schach. So melancholisch singt der Kakadu unter den Röcken der spanischen Tänzerin wie ein Stabstrompeter und die Kanonen jammern den ganzen Tag. Das ist die Landschaft in Lila, von der Herr Meyer sprach, als er das Auge verlor. Nur mit der Feuerwehr ist die Nachtmaus aus dem Salon zu vertreiben, aber alle Schläuche sind entzwei. Ja, ja, Sonja, da sehen Sie die Zelluloidpuppe als Wechselbalg an und schreien, God save the King. Der ganze Monistenbund auf dem Dampfer Meyerbeer ist versammelt, doch nur der Steuermann hat eine Ahnung vom hohen C. Ich ziehe den anatomischen Atlas aus meiner Zehe und ein ernsthaftes Studium beginnt. Habt ihr die Fische gesehen, die im Kötteweh vor der Oper stehen? Schon 2 Nächte und 2 Tage? Ach, ach, ihr großen Teufel, ach, ach, ihr Imker und Platzkommandanten, Wille wow, 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 Wille wo, wer weiß heute nicht, was unser Vater Homer gedichtet hat? Ich halte den Krieg und den Frieden in meiner Toga, aber ich entscheide mich für den Cherry Brandy Flip. Heute weiß keiner, ob er morgen gewesen ist. Mit dem Sargdeckel schlägt man den Tag dazu. Wenn doch nur einer den Mut hätte, der Trambahn die Schwanzfedern auszureißen. Es ist eine große Zeit. Die Zoologieprofessoren sammeln sich im Wiesengrund. Sie wehren den Regenbogen mit den Handtellern ab. Der große Magier legt die Tomaten auf seine Stirn, füllet wieder Busch und Schloss, pfeift der Rehbock, hüpft das Ross. Wer sollte da nicht blödsinnig werden? I'm going to read now a poem that was printed with the Fantastic Prayer Book at a time when the Cabaret Voltaire existed, where I worked together with Hugo Ball, Tristan Tzara, Marcel Janko, Emmy Hennings and Jean Arp. The title of the poem is Der Abend naht, die Lämmer ziehen heim. Die großen Steinkugeln feiern ihr Mittagsmahl. Wenn das Spiel gemacht ist, wandern die Flöhe aus. Dann ist das Land leer, viel mehr Menschen müssen verhungern. Nehmen Sie das Richtschwert und stoßen Sie den Pisstopf ein. Nehmen Sie die Sonne und schütteln Sie Ihr Hosenbein. Das will alles wohl bedacht sein. Unverhofft sind die Löwen in meinen Kamin gekommen. Unverhofft fiel mir der Kopf aufs Gesäß. Teremte, das Vaterland wollen wir lieben, den großen Käsekuchen und den Mond, den alten Bismarck und die Schiffe, die den Kartoffelbrei umfahren bei Mitternacht. I'm reading now Chorus Sanctus, a poem of the Fantastic Prayer Book. Chorus Sanctus. A-O, U-O, Hatschk, Ha-Ha-Ha, A-E-I, U-U-E, Dr-Bn, Hi-Hi-Hi, I-I-I, U-I-E, Obn-Brr, Li-Li-Li, O-Lil, A-A-I, Bus-Bum, Lioman.